The real problem of Europe are not the migrants, are the fact that Europe is failing on the impossibility to be a political, concrete union. I am just seeing Europe that in the past has tried to create a wall at the external border and now is creating border also inside. This is the Europe we are seeing, and it's impossible to have a union in which goods can move freely, people can move freely, money can move freely, but not migrants. This is discrimination.
I am Antonio Sempere. I was born in Ceuta, a city in Africa, and place from Spain. And I am photojournalist, and I work in south border on Europe, in the fence with Morocco on Spain, because there is the fence and 7 meters height, and then there's knife like killer the people, like mutilation the people. This is a very sufferment with the African people in this border.
Hello, I'm Thea. I'm from Germany. I've been living here in Ceuta now for 1.5 years. Here I'm working with the association Levin, which is a group of volunteers that welcome migrants and tries to be one point of recreation for migrants on their route to Europe.
The refugees here in Ceuta, like really all these organizations that fighting for human rights, that fighting for refugees to get their right. Really, we want all these organizations to come together and unite and try to fight for our rights.
Here in Ceuta, we always say it's a difficult situation in comparison with maybe other situations, and a lot of things that people here think are normal are not normal. But we're on the European side, and people have already reached Ceuta. So what's happening on the other side in terms of when someone wants to get in, the violence they experience when they try to cross the border, the violence they experience every day living in danger by police, and their life conditions. They always say it's like the huge part of their experience was before crossing the border. So for us it's very important to see it, so we can also tell it to people here and be sensibilized ourselves, and well, to bring any support we can to the other side. So that's, I guess, why I came and then why I stayed.
Really, for now, I will not make my intention that to say that I want to stay in Spain. I can stay everywhere in the European countries that will like me. You know, they will love me and they will really ready to accept me to stay in their country, because that's the first thing. I will say, okay, I want to be in Spain, but it depends if the Spanish people, the Spanish government, will ready to accept me and ready to, for me to live and to give me protection and to make me to build my future.
My name is Caterina, and I work for an association based in Seville, which works on the human rights field. It's called Asociación Pro Derechos Humanos de Andalucía. I'm an activist basically since a long time, since I was very young. I'm one of the persons that wrote this project and had the idea of organizing this project. And this idea came after my experience in Lesbos in 2005-2016.
My name is Carmen Dupont. I'm from Belgium, and I've been in Lesbos since January 2017.
My name is Thanasis Vulgarakis. I am from Greece. In the beginning, for me, it was a calling to be in Lesbos in that time, because 2015, it was a huge issue for the island and the people that were coming. About 1 million people passed the island that years, and it was needed the support and the help of all the people that were feeling to be there.
We will see how many places we need more.
Now it's something, I can call it duty for human rights and for the people to prepare a better future for them as much we can.
I'm with Lesbos Solidarity. We started workshops where we make things and where we create employment opportunities for refugees and for locals. Our most well-known project is the workshop where we make bags out of life jackets. It's called our Safe Passage Bag Workshop, which means that we also deal with the big garbage in a way that is created by the many life jackets that are left behind by people who arrive on the shores, and then we create something new. And we do that with refugees and locals. And these are the projects that we really want to focus on, because for us it shows exactly what we see and experience every day, is that refugees bring new things and innovation and new ideas and creates, for example, employment and new things.
This is the city of Mytilene. Okay, we're here.
I'm Naya. I come from Thessaloniki, and the NGO where I work in is called Adigone. Is a very old NGO in the field. It started in 1993. We are working in many fields. We are working with human rights education, non-formal education, within schools, with children, students, parents, and of course their teachers and professors.
My name is Brajković. I come from Pula, from Croatia, and the association in which I'm volunteering, it's called PANK. The aim of PANK was to create a platform which will connect the young cultural activists who will speak through their projects about the problems that we are facing in the society at the moment. Also, we started in 2015 work with refugees, actually humanitarian crisis during the Balkan route.
Hi, my name is Antonia, and I'm working with children in Reception Center Porin in Zagreb. The reason why I'm doing this is because I believe that we as humans are obligated to help other humans, no matter what. Why I'm working with children? Because I believe that children are our future, no matter which nationality or ethnicity they are. And we are the ones who can impact on their minds and their lives, especially children who are vulnerable, like refugee children.
My name is Ilyas, I'm from Syria. I'm here in Croatia for 1 year and 2 months. I'm with my decision, and I help in library like volunteer. It's good for me, and I can help child for read like English or Arabic language. And I hope soon I take my decision and positive. I hope positive, and travel to my family in Austria. My family with me. My daughter is 6 months. I'm not see her before, never. Yeah.
So you finished law?
Yeah, I'm finished law.
And what do you want to do in the future for yourself and for your family?
I want chef. I like cook. Yeah, I'm forget the law because you know we have different law before from Syria and Europe. Yeah, I must come back from beginning.
I'm Eleonora Scarpelli. I work as a project manager in an asylum and migration sector for Un Ponte Per. Un Ponte Per is an Italian humanitarian organization, works in Middle East, and we work also in Serbia, Kosovo, and in Italian.
I'm Fausto Melluso. I'm from Palermo. Italy, and one of the responsible of Arciporco Rosso, that is a small association that works in the neighborhood of Ballarò in Palermo with a specific work about involving in our project and helping, of course, irregular migrants, undocumented migrants.
We are a group of citizens based in Rome, and we started into this experience that we call Baobab Experience in the summer of 2050, when there was the emergency, what they call the emergency of migrants in Rome.
People in this condition are isolated and usually have to wait in a limbo condition for a long time, being useful, being appreciated, being important for a group. It's important for your own psychological condition.
What we try to do here is stay with them with humanity. Like in a normal way. It's also difficult to explain for me, because I think it's normal. It's to help the other people that live in your city.
So the idea is that through this project, all these activists, volunteers, also independent people that were there, could have the opportunity to meet other people doing the same thing in other countries, to build like a loose network of contacts, to exchange ideas and to start new cooperations.
I was really happy to learn about this trust partnership, so I was I had a great enthusiasm from the beginning, personally speaking, but also I transmitted it to my organization.
And the reason why we accepted the partnership, actually, and the expectation of the project, is to create a wider and a stronger net between associations, NGOs, initiatives and other organizations who are working on the field regarding integration, inclusion, migrants' rights in European countries.
And I really think that we can work to improve the network, to work together for do our best in this period, this European period, that is really hard for people who work in migration and also for the migrants too, and for asylum seekers.
My personal expectation was also to show what other participants have done and what kind of projects they've done in their own countries, and that together maybe we can implement it in Croatia.
For me personally, it's not only humanitarian work, it's also a political work, it's an ethical, okay, has to do with ethics and has to do with life.
And my message to all the community around would be to think again and try to be active in your own local community so the community can be a better place for all of us.
We have a common vision, and it's really important to share a vision. And I find this vision that is always transmitting to more and more people, to the people that they come to the meetings, the participants of other organizations, but also to the people that we meet in each locality, in each place that we visit.
My expectation is that this kind of network can grow up, involving other countries.
No, just know, try to know, leave your prejudice, knowing, and then choice. Let us the possibility to give you another point of view on migration.
I still believe that new communities and new societies can be built, and we can build them all together. I really believe that.